The pics are great, Christina. You're exactly right. All right, Lupe, off you go?
Yes. Okay, so this is my 12 to 18-month plan, and those two photos are my inspiration to make it happen. That's my stepson and my son on my husband's horse. And that's supposed to be me in Cancun working from the beach. So the personal 5-year goals, I'm in the same place as Christina. I want to pull out and start living life, be in a ranch and just grow my food and maybe do something for me, something, maybe a different business, something more creative. The company purpose is basically to help our clients maximize their business connectivity and become their trusted partner. My 5-year vision and my BHAG, it's pretty large. I want to aim at 15 million in revenue, be the main provider for the local cities, to be their structured cabler, general contractors, and also go into federal work, which I'm starting to work into. Another thing that I want to do soon is become a full low voltage company. We currently only do the cabling portion of low voltage. We want to add audiovisual, which means bringing a programmer into the company. 3-year goal, reach 5 million in revenue, 30% profit rate. Now, what do I need to get there? Based on the research that I've been doing, taking the sales job on, I've been really narrowing down the type of client that we need to get there in a more efficient manner. And I targeted to 8, I only need 8 clients this year, giving me probably $500,000, and that's a lot for the client. Like I mentioned, going into various cities, typically every city has a master agreement where we can join, and prepping for it. Going into federal and only selecting sole source contracts, and then targeting a couple of general contractors, large general contractors for ongoing work. And there's also something called a JOC in the city of LA, which it's another MSA that I want to go into, and the city of Orange. So what do I need to get there, right? I need to hire the sales executive for the research and just the relationship building. And as soon as that starts happening, then the true hiring begins, which is the crew members. I want to have 2 additional crews by the end of the year, 3 techs each. I need another PM/estimator. And with that revenue that's going to come in, I'm going to need a warehouse to safeguard materials, and also for tax purposes, because we don't have a lot of categories to show tax deductions per se. I got to document the sales process. I started, but I need to finish it. And now that I'm going to be doing a lot of hiring this year, I need a hiring process. I need to solidify it. Another aspect of the company that needs to get done is we need to get the RCDD license, which is basically a license in our industry. One of our employees is studying for it, but I can't rely just on one person, so I need a backup to get that license. And then you also see on number 7, the audiovisual person, to add more scope to our work. And 8, with all of that going on, all that hiring going on, I need to increase the line of credit, or really hoping to get the EIDL, the idle loan, because that's going to be my working capital. Now, I haven't put a lot of thought into the actual breakout, so bear with me. The main number 1 thing for me from where I'm coming from is the sales executive. And Anna and I have been talking about this, and we're estimating that 1 to 2 mil a year. It's doable because of the type of clients that we deal with. And then obviously the hiring the techs and increasing bonding capacity. It's in here. And honestly, this list will probably be 10 to 15 things that must be done to hit that mark. There's a lot of small things. What tools do we need? We need the weekly meetings, which we already do. I need to be more efficient in time management, managing my calendar. And one key element for me is my son. As soon as he starts school, I'll be good. Because right now there has been really no stability with the babysitting situation. What processes will be needed? The hiring process, the sales process, estimating and bidding process. So all of the process needs to be completed by the end of the year so that I can start pulling myself out. The mindset that will be needed, find a way, make it happen, because there's going to be a lot of challenges coming up. Visibility, how am I going to have visibility? I got to settle on the KPIs. I haven't done it yet. Just stick to whatever KPIs I need to measure all the activity and keep doing the weekly meetings. Use the scorecard from EOS and use rocks to manage priorities. The change grid, I haven't completed it yet, but I know what I need to do. I need to be more organized. I need time at this point. With issues with the employees, I just need to start nipping things in the butt right away. No more lingering. So fixing broken windows, as they call it. And tossing, there's not a lot of tossing to do right now. I think we're kind of lean in that perspective. It's more me. It always goes back to me and my time that I need to invest more time in the company. So that's all I have for right now.
Good. Thanks for putting that together. You've got lots of stuff to do this year.
I do.
You're always very ambitious about it.
I do.
Yeah.
But it's doable. It's honestly as doable as long as I have the time to do it. And right now I feel like I don't, but I'm breaking things in smaller chunks. So
it's coming. It's coming. All right. Any questions, comments, observations for Lupe?
Yeah, Lupe, I don't know that much about your business, but I like the strategy. You're talking about government contracts and working for different cities and things like that.
mm-hmm.
I like a strategy of going into a city and doing a project for them. It may be a small city, and then doing a good job with it and taking an example and going to the next city and the next city and the next city and just benchmark to adjacent cities, right? Because it's the same thing. It's just a little bit further down the road.
Yes.
I like that strategy, especially if you can show that you did a good job and maybe get references from them when you go. And that's just brainstorming my thinking. I really like that strategy of doing a good job for one city and then just benchmarking it to the next. And you can all city and then move to larger projects. Once you get a good reputation, right, then and at least understand the process a little bit better, you can become an expert at not just the process of getting the contract, but then again executing on it. I like that strategy.
Thank you.
I think particularly with adding that extra audio visual capability as well. You will need testimonials and references around that.
Yes.
Whereas you've already got some wonderful clients, and they keep coming back to you. And that's maintaining a good, a bit and some revenue. I know it's been a tough time in construction, full stop. So, that whole area is slowed down. So it's how to build that up, to bring it back up again as the economy, boosts back. So that's the other piece of it. So I think that's right, Steve. It's a great approach, well thought through. Now it's just getting down into the nitty gritty of the detail of how do you make that.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Anybody else got anything they want to say to Lupe? Hey, in that case, thanks, Lupe. And I know you've got to run in a